As BNGO stock or Bionanogenomics went up more than 5% yesterday on Monday and is looking positive today on Tuesday as well, we have some great news coming out for the company. Let's take a look at this announcement and also think about whether BNGO stock is still worth buying at these higher share prices and what catalyst could make this stock double, triple and just explode in the future. So looking at the stock chart, we see that Bionanogenomics has been on an absolute roll recently, although we are seeing a bit of a consolidation since the stock hit new all-time highs 2 weeks ago. As I always say, I think these consolidations are good and healthy as they show everyone that BNGO is not a simple pump and dump stock, but that it actually has fundamentals backing it up. And the market agrees with that since we have managed to stay on these much higher levels without seeing any crazy profit taking being made. Investors are in this stock for the long term and I agree with that. Now jumping right into this news, just 16 hours ago or something like that, Bionanogenomics announced on their Twitter that Dr. Bruno Levi, PhD and director of the Clinical Cytogenetics Laboratory at Columbia, had presented an evaluation of SAPHIR in acute myeloid leukemia, which is a form of blood cancer. He had previously reported and published a study comparing OGM results on 100 AML samples against karyotype, FISH and CMA. Dr. Levi concludes that OGM or optical genome mapping is concordant with all three traditional cytogenomic tools combined and provides additional clinically useful information missed by traditional methods in 11% of the cases, and better characterizes the identified events in 40% of patients. Guys, SAPHIR improves on genome analysis for AML patients by combining 3 assays or procedures in one, represents a significant time and cost saving, and provides a more objective, automated analysis that would remove subjective testing decisions at individual sites and could potentially remove disparity in healthcare. So obviously, as an industrial engineering student, I am not very knowledgeable when it comes to the actual process of genome mapping. But what I think should really get the attention of every investor looking to get into BNGO stock is the fact that Dr. Bryn Levi thinks Bionanogenomics' SAPHIR system and procedure represents a significant time and cost saving and provides a more objective, automated analysis. Basically, he thinks it's better than the traditional methods in so many ways at the same time, but it is still cheaper and cost saving. That makes it so that based on our current information, it should be a no-brainer that SAPHIR should be used by clinicians to better understand how to diagnose a wide range of diseases and conditions, such as cancers and developmental disorders. And if this happened, it would cause Bionanogenomics to start making tons of sales and in turn go up in share price, of course. And we are seeing more and more research testing out SAPHIR. In fact, just today, Bionanogenomics also announced that the SAPHIR system is being piloted by the University Health Network's Laboratory Medicine program in Toronto. The LMP is the largest hospital diagnostic laboratory in Canada and one of the largest in the entire world, performing 25 million tests per year and serving 1,300 patients per day. UHN's Cancer Cytogenetics Laboratory, led by Dr. Adam Smith, plans to use this Bionano SAPHIR system to test its ability to streamline cancer diagnostic techniques, improve detection of abnormalities, and reduce complexity and cost. And guys, it's not like these researchers, for example Dr. Bryn Levi, are working at Bionanogenomics. He is a researcher at Columbia University Medical Center. He could personally care less whether it is Bionanogenomics or some other gene mapping company that has the best gene mapping system for his goal. He only wants to find the best system, and according to the report, it sure seems to be BNGO's SAPHIR. So getting into the catalyst, why isn't BNGO worth more than around $2 billion it is right now? Well, from a fundamental perspective, this is a quite promising company with a very promising gene mapping platform, but it is still only approved for research use and not for commercial use. This FDA approval would, in my opinion, be a massive catalyst and just cause this stock to really double or triple in share price, since that's when it can start getting the revenue and cash flow going. And of course, another huge catalyst would be if or when Cathie Wood at ARK Invest announces that they bought the stock Bionanogenomics. Guys, we all know how much ARK Invest loves genomic stocks, and I think it is just a matter of time before they decide to go into this one. Even if they don't buy BNGO though, I am still very bullish on the stock, as I think that if this Sapphire technology turns out to be strictly better, faster and cheaper than anything else in the market, which it sure seems like right now, then this company will be doing great things in the future and its share price will reflect that. This entire sector in its entirety is set to do very well in the future, and this kind of technology is still seen as science fiction in the eyes of the public, so I think it will just shock everyone. ARK Invest has even said that they think genomic stocks will drive the majority of all stock market gains these coming years, and just being a stock owner in genomic stock in general, like BNGO, CRISPR Therapeutics and Pacific Biosciences, is in my opinion a great idea to get exposure towards that market while not taking on too much risk yourself. So that takes us right to the second question. Do I still think BNGO stock is worth buying at these current share prices? Although this stock has almost tripled since my first video on BioNano, I still think it is worth buying, and especially if you are a long-term investor. Again, as more research is published about their main product, and if it gets FDA approved, or if the stock gets bought by ARK Invest, among other catalysts, I can totally see this thing doubling or triple in the coming months, and I am excited to be there and follow it along the way. As always though, make sure to do your own research and come to your own conclusions, since I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. And also make sure to always have a well-diversified portfolio, owning many different stocks with various risk levels, so you always spread your risks. It's just so important. And guys, with that, I want to conclude today's video. If you are new here, by the way, my name is Sam and welcome to the channel. Here I talk about various different interesting growth stocks that I think will do big things in the future and simply have a great impact. And of course, I think Bionanogenomics is one of those stocks. Anyways, if you liked this particular video, then please press that like button. It is the absolute best way you can support me, and it helps the video reach out to more people. Also, if you watched all the way to this point, and if you enjoy this content of course, then why not subscribe to the channel and join our rapidly growing community. Thank you as always for watching the video, and I will see you in the next video.